Oh, that is not the right button. Hold on. Yeah, I had to change the mute button to a different hotkey. The page up and page down. Because, if I use the minus and plus sign, because usually I use the minus and plus sign on the numpad to mute and unmute my microphone when I'm streaming. But RetroArch does not like that, and it confuses it, and it activates functions that I don't want activated. But yeah, so, hey guys, what's up? It's been a while, hasn't it? But yes, we're going to be playing some Tomb Raider 1. I was actually inspired by the release of Tomb Raider Remastered, which I believe has the first 3 games from the PS1 era. I think they made at least 4 for the PS1. I know there's a game called Tomb Raider Chronicles, but I don't see too many people talk about that. I don't know if it's good or not. And I don't know how much of the series I'm actually going to play, but I wanted to give Tomb Raider 1 more of a shot. I own Tomb Raider 1 and Tomb Raider 2 on PS1, but, I basically wasn't really in the mood to play Tomb Raider 1 the first time. I had a lot less patience for retro gaming, and the low frame rate the clunky controls were not doing it for me at the time. Let me actually bring myself down just a little bit. And this is kind of fun, because it comes with a couple trailers for Time Splitters on the PS2, and also Chicken Run the movie, but it also kind of advertises the game. First time I saw this, I assumed it was definitely gonna... I guess I could show this off a little bit. I thought it was gonna reference the video game. I know there was like a Chicken Run game. But it does get mentioned at the end of this trailer. And let me tell you, this is so nostalgic. I used to own this movie on VHS when I was a kid, and I loved it. They don't really make too many of these stop-motion movies anymore, which is a damn shame, because I think it's really cool.
I'm a chicken.
And I assume they use classical claymation. It looks like claymation. Like, I don't know if this is, like, animated to look like claymation, or it really is clay, but it looks like claymation. I mean, it's very, very hard, so I understand why it's not typically done anymore, but yeah. And hopefully the audio balance is going to be fine for the stream.
Waiting to escape.
When I reinstalled the OBS, the volume levels kind of got fucked up. But I did a little bit of testing, and it seems to be okay around like negative 25 decibels for like the desktop audio. Yeah, all of it in its pixelated glory. And of course we're going to be playing this in 4K resolution. Technically. It's going to be rendered in 4K resolution. Technically I have the display set to like 1080p right now. Because most of the time I can't really play games in 4K on this computer. It has a serious overheating issue, where if I try to make the graphics too high, or the resolution is 4K, it'll get hot enough to where it's like teasing 75 degrees Celsius on the GPU. And the last time I allowed my computer to do that, the GPU kind of shit its pants and stopped functioning properly. And this GPU is already giving me some issues, so I'm trying to avoid that when possible. But it can at least survive high temperatures temporarily. I think the issue is my case. I mean, I talked to my dad, and he might be able to, like, get the fan set up in a way to where it pulls circulation away from the GPU to cool it off more efficiently. Man, I wish they made a game about her fighting Bigfoot. Maybe that'll be in one of the reboot games, who knows? Because I think they still take place in the same continuity. Like the new Tomb Raider games will make reference to the PS1 games in continuity. Really, really early 3D animation video games is so funny. I mean, you thought it looked goofy in movies. You haven't seen shit yet. This is like giving me like early Command and Conquer vibes with the fucking 3D animation. I mean, to some degree it's kind of impressive, but did not hold up terribly well. But yeah, I'm actually playing this in overclocked settings, so let me actually show this. I think I can show this without it fucking anything up. So I believe it's Core Options, Advanced Settings. GPU overclocking is set to 195. That's just high enough to make it feel super smooth. I didn't want to risk making it much higher. But yeah, if you look at my other settings, it's set to 4K resolution. And I have, at least for the time being, wait. I guess I'll leave that off for now. But yeah, I have geometry correction on to try to fight off the, wobbly nature of PS1 geometry. But yeah, we're gonna do this real quick just to get used to the controls. But yeah, so my experience with Tomb Raider as a franchise in general is pretty limited. I didn't grow up with it, but I did technically play... I played the first reboot game, I think from like 2014. Yeah, look at how fucking smooth that is.
Use the D-pad to go into the music room.
Ugh, because usually at the normal settings it lags so much. Like, it's not unplayable, but it makes everything feel so much clunkier on top of the way it's just designed. Like, the way it's designed in general is just very clumsy. So, for example, let's talk about jumping. Well, actually, before that, let me go over my history with Tomb Raider and touch base with this franchise. So, like I said, I started off with Tomb Raider 2014. It's a decent game. I played through it all the way twice. Actually, I think... yeah, it was at least twice. I don't think I did a third playthrough. But of course, it's a lot more gritty and dark. It's really bizarre, actually, how much that game takes itself so seriously. I mean, the beginning of that reboot game just straight up reminds me of, like, the beginning of Evil Within, where you're, like, being held upside down by some wire or rope or whatever. And there's, like, dead bodies all around you. I mean, even in this game, there is technically some dark stuff in it, but not like the modern games. And I guess they're, like, decent enough games in and of themselves, but they don't really, like, aside from them being called Tomb Raider, they don't really feel too unique. And I think all of them are open world style, and they're very conventionally designed, so they kind of blend in with a lot of modern open world games in general, even the first reboot game. And also, the platforming is a lot less engaging, from what I remember. At least in the first game. I played a little bit of Rise of the Tomb Raider, but I just didn't really get into it. I mean, I thought the storyline was a little bit better than it was in the first game, but... and I liked how it began a lot more. It felt more like a Tomb Raider game. Because, like, I don't know much about Tomb Raider, but I know it's generally supposed to be like a fun adventure kind of story. It's supposed to have that fun adventure vibe, you know? And yeah, I do own Tomb Raider 1 and 2 on the PS2. I got PS1, excuse me. And there was that one time I tried to play Tomb Raider 1. Actually, the first time I played it, it was when I was still doing Let's Plays, I believe. And I wanted to give it a shot, and I ended up getting so pissed off, and I got lost, because I didn't know what to do. And I was not happy with the content that I made, so I was like, okay, we're canceling this. And it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. I thought it was just clunky and unplayable. And then eventually I got Tomb Raider 2 on the PS1, and I actually gave that... it was hard, but I got into it. I actually gave it the time of day. I didn't beat it. Maybe one day I will. But I got, like, several levels into it. I outside of a building. That's all I remember.
Press the jump button.
But yeah, even with the high frame rate...
press one of the directions, and I'll jump that way.
even with, like, the high frame rate, this definitely feels kind of weird. So, like, for example, if this was designed like a modern game, how you would expect it to work is... so, first of all, the jump in general is delayed regardless of the frame rate. It's a little bit less delayed with the high frame rate, but it's still delayed, and sometimes... like, okay, I'm gonna move forward, and I'm gonna press the jump button immediately. I'm gonna do that again. It's not doing anything. However, if I'm kind of like in Oddworld, like if I'm moving for a second, and then I press the jump button. Okay, hold on. I gotta run a little bit more. See, now it works. So you actually need some space to move. Now let's talk about jumping in different directions. So let's say you want to jump to the side. You press left on the D-pad, and then you press the jump button, right? No, that's not how it works. It is a janky-ass PS1 game. Of course that's not how that works. How it works is you have to press the jump button first, and then quickly press one of the D-pad buttons to go in that direction. So, jump, and then right D-pad. Jump, back D-pad. Jump forward. Oh wait, hold on. I pressed the D-pad first, hold on. So, jump forward. Yeah. And sometimes you'll fuck that up and you'll accidentally do this when you want to do this. It's very precise timing. So, like, it's not like the worst controls ever, and you can kind of get used to it. But, yeah, weird. And you also have a roll move, and supposedly, I don't actually know how this works. Maybe you need to do it immediately? No? Okay, hold on. Okay, let me Google that. Tomb Raider PS1, how to... Because I've seen people do it in streams recently. Okay, whatever. It's gonna take too much time. I might Google that off camera. But, I don't want to waste you guys' time more than I already have by not playing the video game. And, a lot of the game's difficulty, from what I remember, comes from getting used to the controls and just really getting down this movement system. Because it actually does feel, like, relatively precise.
Sorry about the crates.
When you get used to it.
Some things put into storage and the delivery people haven't been yet.
I love how Laura Croft just has schizophrenia. But yeah, you can't just press the action button, you gotta press the D-pad as well. Or wait, am I wrong? No, you do have to move forward. And you can hold down R1 and walk forward. You can't actually fall off ledges when you do that. And then you gotta kind of feel out the range on your jumps, because you don't want to overshoot it. So, like, right there I actually undershot it. So what about these short ones? Okay, I always have to go forward. Okay. And you'll see I almost overshot it right there. But yeah, this is good practice just to get used to how it works. And it's important to remember that when you press backward on the D-pad, it always does this, and you can fall off that way. So, you gotta be careful about that. But yeah, everything is kind of designed around... It's kind of like Oddworld, the early Oddworld games, where everything is designed like a very strict movement system. Okay, I'm surprised I didn't get that, to be honest. And yeah, you can't jump forward when you're, like, right up against an object, because then you'll bump into it. I'm curious, can you just roll off? Yeah, and it cancels it. Okay.
I don't actually run everywhere. When I want to be careful, I walk. Hold down the walk button and walk to the right line.
Oh yeah, there's also, like, a running jump.
If a jump is too far for me, I can grab the ledge and save myself from a nasty fall. Walk to the edge with the rope. Press forward and I'll...
I keep canceling the tutorial. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Fucking goddamn OBS being a bitch. Okay. Ooh, it's hot in here. Bring the fan a little bit closer. I don't know if someone's hogging the internet or what, but like it shouldn't be lagging this hard. That's weird. But I guess we'll just kind of brute force it for the time being and hope it gets better. Because it's late at night. There shouldn't be any lag whatsoever. Now, how much space do I...
This is a really big one. Nice.
Okay. So the trick is kind of hold down the button. You don't just want to tap it, because sometimes it won't go through. You can also...
Press forward. I can't climb up because the gap is too small.
What if I let go of the X button?
Press right, and I'll shimmy sideways until there is room. Then press forward.
Okay, so that's how that works. Gotcha. Can I actually control the camera when I'm here? No. The L2 and R2 make me shimmy as well. Okay.
Tap backwards, and I'll jump off backwards. Immediately press and hold the action button, and I'll grab the ledge on the way down.
Oh, okay, I see what she meant. I misheard that as make me jump backwards. Okay, that makes sense. Anything else?
Let's go for a swim.
Sure.
The jump button and the directions move me around underwater.
Okay. So it's 10 controls in the water, and this actually feels okay. So what if I hold down the button?
Oh, air. Just use forward and left and right to maneuver around on the surface. Press jump to dive down for another swim about.
Okay.
Press the edge and press action to climb out.
What if I spam it? Does it make me go faster? It's kind of hard to tell.
Right. Now I'd better take off these wet clothes.
Ooh, ooh. You know, funny little tidbit about Laura Croft PS1 model is apparently she was hypersexualized in some media. Like, she got, like, a semi-nude, she was, like, covered up by a towel or something. And, like, an official real-life magazine, it was, like, celebrating female characters in gaming, if I remember right. It's a pretty famous image of Laura. Oh my god, God forbid I'm AFK for more than 3 seconds. But, yeah, I mean, I guess as a kid, it's easy to be like, ooh, ooh, humana, humana, humana. I mean, it's a cute enough model for a PS1 model, you know. Okay, OBS is calming down, thank God. But yeah, even though I have limited experience with this particular version of Laura, like, she does seem more interesting than the reboot one. I kind of like how simple this version is. He's just a badass and that's it. But, I mean, I think part of the issue with the first reboot game is it came from an era when, like, dark, edgy reboots were kind of a cliche in general for movies and games. Like, whenever they would remake something old, they'd be like, oh, but it's super fucking dark this time. And why is this guy wearing a fucking sombrero? Ay caramba. Okay, you guys ready for some cool ass shit? Oh yeah. Yeah, you kill those wolves. Yeah, she's getting into it. She's not taking any of their shit. Aw. He didn't make it. Feels bad, man. You weren't quick enough, Laura. Deadass, though. God, look at how segmented her tits are. It's like a separate entity from the rest of her body. Same with her ass. Her ass cheeks are very, very defined. I wonder, well, okay, I don't know if you can actually get the camera positioned in front of her. Does she have jiggle physics? Probably not. I can't quite tell. It doesn't really look like it. And yeah, you'll have to excuse some of the glitching, because that kind of just comes with the territory of playing on, and I'm really playing a PS1 game in general. I also have, like, geometry correction turned on. Oh, that's nice. It lets me know, hey, you're supposed to go this way, but I'm going this way first. And I forgot about this one little thing, which the tutorial I don't think brought up. I think the Tomb Raider 2 demo brought it up, like, hey, you could do this. But, I mean, if I get really sick of the, world blacking out constantly, I guess I'll turn off geometry correction. But for the time being, I'll tolerate it. Yeah, the trick is to hold down the jump button, not just tap it. Because sometimes it will drop your input. And yeah, I'm actually playing this late at night, in contrast to when I usually... Oh shit. Yeah, triangle brings out the guns, and with the pistols you basically have infinite ammo. And let me actually see if I can show this. So that's how fast it usually is. But if you spam it, you can get much more attack speed out of it. So that's probably something that the pros do to get real good at this game. Oh shit. Oh, infernal, or infernal. Inverted controls make their return. Cough cough in 64. But it's a lot less obnoxious than a non-FPS, I must say. And there's actually quite a few secrets that you can reach if you get really good at the platforming. And this is something that, in general, in video games, I really miss. That you don't really see too much anymore, aside from, like... Can I get up there? Like, you see them from, like, modern 2D platformers, but that's it. Where, like, the platforming itself is difficult. Because there are some games that advertise their platforming, like, oh, here's Sekiro. Okay, oh, the platforming is so cool, you get to grapple around and whatnot. And then you play it, and the platforming is basically automated. Like, I hate that shit. And from what I remember, a lot of the platforming in Tomb Raider Reboot is basically automated as well. Okay, I thought that was a glitch for a second, but I think it's just very dark. And yeah, you can't go behind your head. I mean, I guess you technically are, but you can only do it so much. And yeah, this is back when games didn't really have lighting engines per se, so they had to paint them on, piece by piece, which is quite impressive. I like the graphics of this game. I mean, putting aside the character models, the bats look okay, but like the bats are so simple compared to like human models. Am I supposed to go this way? So what if I do this up against the wall? Okay, it still does the animation. Cool. You know, you'll see there's like a combination of 2D sprites that follow you around and 3D geometry. I did see some footage of the remastered version of this game, and I kind of had mixed feelings about it, because I feel like if you're not going to do like a massive deviation from the original, then I don't really see the point of even doing a remaster. So, what? Okay, you're too low. Feels bad, man. Wow! Okay, well now you're just pissing me off. Oof. And you can also spam the action button for the gun while you're in the air. So, you know, you can dodge them while doing the sick DPS. But wait. Okay, you can also do it while you're jumping, but it's a little awkward. Like, I'm just doing it with my thumb to control all the face buttons on the controller. I am actually using a Ps1 controller because I have, like, a mod that lets me... I basically have, like... I can't remember what it's called, but you basically have a USB cable that can... It has another end that connects to a lot of retro controllers. Like an SNES, NES, as well as PS1 and PS2. So I've been using that for a lot of my retro gaming. Because I want that real experience, you know, as long as the controller's functioning okay. Yeah, you just gotta be careful about, like, overshooting your walking, because you don't... I mean, I guess you basically stop instantly, but there's like a slight delay to it. Okay, so this is progress. Oh, come on, that fucking hurt me? Kiss my ass. And I'll say, like, the camera's not terrible, at least right now, but I'm not a big fan of it being at the bottom. I generally prefer it when the camera is at least, like, from the torso up, so we get more of a view of what's around us. This feels a little limiting. So is there really nothing else for me to get over here? What the fuck? I guess not. I assume there would be some kind of sick secret, but apparently not. And I will say, I've been thinking about this a lot recently when I see footage of these old games. And I appreciate that these games were made in a generation that didn't really have, like, standardized controls. Because I actually appreciate that a lot of games had their own controls and their own way of approaching movement. And I fucked up. But that's okay, we didn't get very far anyway. Because a lot of modern games in general, they all play the same, a lot of them look very similar. And, like, you look at PS1 games, and even if they're in the same genre, a lot of the games... I mean, obviously, to some degree, there was, like, a standard, like, this is how you make first-person shooters, blah, blah, blah. And you had, like, your Doom clones, and your, other clones. I can't really think of any off the top of my head, but you guys know what I mean. And yeah, I don't really need that medkit, so whatever. Medkits are for pussies. Real men don't need medkits. Or real women, in this case. Real gamers. And yeah, this was actually designed before the DualShock was made, as far as I know. So it does use D-pad movement. And maybe there's a way to get the analog stick to work anyway, but I mean, the last time I tried to do that was like Kingsfield on the PS1 and it didn't really work out. It was a big old pain in the butt. Okay, so you really want to avoid the corners, gotcha. And hold on. Just making sure that my stream chat is functioning. And oh yeah, I forgot about this. First of all, holy shit. The square button takes you back as opposed to the triangle or circle. Man, that's awkward. Okay. I can barely even tell what that is. Is that W to the left? I assume red is north. Okay, whatever. I've never actually used like a normal compass, so I don't know what that is. Oh. Gotta make sure you're lined up, and I fucked up. We tried, boys. We tried real hard. I mean, it's late at night, so I don't really expect too many viewers. This late, usually the viewers come in early in the day, but we get to chill, so whatever. It's a good test to make sure OBS is functioning. Yeah, so I forgot there was actually a little opening here. Can I... Okay, it kind of worked. Hold on. Oh. He's dead. I'm kind of surprised it did the quick shot. Maybe it has something to do with, the higher frame rate. I don't really know. Oh god, I thought I was gonna die. Whenever you're in a temple and you step on a stone plate, it rarely goes well. And yeah, I mean, I appreciate how this makes you, well, appreciate the environment more, you know? Oh, it's temporary, gotcha. And it actually does take skill to do the platforming in this game. And like I said, like, you can get used to the controls. It's not like the controls are so bad that... See, really, to me, like, what defines bad controls is when they're so bad that, like, you can't even really master them. That, to me, is, like, when the controls are bad. Because a lot of people tend to have this, belief that, like, anything that's limiting in and of itself is bad when it comes to controls. But, to me, like, as long as the game is designed around it, it doesn't really matter. And I'm really surprised it didn't let us pick a slot or anything. That's usually what PS1 games do. And we're doing a lot better for ourselves. Yeah, we missed out on that secret in the beginning, but whatever. We don't need no stinking secret. Oh, it doesn't even, like, light up when you shoot. Boo. Oh, they're at the bottom. No, what? What? Where did they even come from? What the fuck? Okay, actually jumping... Okay, you can kind of pull your gun out as you're doing the roll. Sort of. But yeah, shooting and doing the jump is actually very awkward. Oopsies. Gotta pull out the gun. Put the guns back. Whoopsie daisies. I'm curious, can I do a running jump here? Hell yeah. We're gaming, dude. We're fucking gaming. Okay, I was gonna say, was there no point to that? It's just for the meme. Look, Mom, I'm platforming. But yeah, in regards to the remaster, like, it looks okay, and obviously the fact they get it... Like, there are objective graphical improvements, like the lighting is better, and the texture work is sharper. Even here, with the upped resolution, everything looks kind of warped. Like, this, to me, it looks like a JPEG that's being squished. It looks like it's way skinnier than it's actually supposed to be. Okay. We did it. think this is hard. Wait till you get to the platforming sections in Tomb Raider 2. They're fucking crazy, man. They expect you to do the backwards jump quite a bit just to make, like, general progress. But, if I remember right, in Tomb Raider 2 they introduced manual saving. Ooh, that was close. Whereas in this game, it has the crystal system. And from what I've seen, it's actually a little bit easier to explore and, like, tell what's what in the old graphics and the remaster. So, like, basically, when something's supposed to break, it's a lot more obvious than it is in the, remastered graphics. Because everything is, like, designed to be more realistic, which means that imperfections in the geometry that are supposed to clue you in, like, oh, you can go this way, you can go that way, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's a lot more difficult to parse. Dude, the music goes so fucking hard in this game, it's crazy. And yeah, I mean, as far as, like, basic movement goes, I'm already basically good at the game. Now, successfully dodging during a fight is a different story. That's actually very hard. Even when you know what you're supposed to do, technically. So, do I even have the option of getting back up here? I'm curious. Or is this like a point of no return? Okay, hold on. But wait, this... Maybe here? I mean, I don't have any reason to do this. I'm just curious if you can do it, in case you did miss a secret. And the answer is yes, you can. I always appreciate that. I hate that. And, like, modern games do that a lot, actually, where sometimes you'll go through a point of no return and you won't even realize it. And the game will just be like, oh, well, you dick. And yeah, that's where we started. Ooh, we've come so far, gamers. Okay, we barely got away with that. Oh, look, it's a dead end. But no, it's actually the end of the level. Only 1 out of 3. I'm shocked by that. I guess there was that one high ground that we never got to explore. I don't know what you're supposed to do there. But whatever, I'm not going to be like a hardcore completionist. It's going to be more about beating the game for the first time if I can. Did you see that shit? It was still aiming at the corpse. Cringe. Cringe. But yeah, I believe this is the part that I actually got stuck on. If this is the part with the bear. I think it is. Because, like, I was supposed to pull an object back in order to progress, and I didn't realize that, and I got stuck. Maybe if I want to jump back, I could just do this. Like, it's not as efficient, or can I get used to this? Because you gotta, like, hit both buttons at the same time. So I'm holding down X, and then I'm gonna push the rest of my button on the... I'm gonna push the rest of my thumb on the jump button. Yeah, it's kind of awkward.
No.
No. Oh, that's it? Just no?
No.
That's just hilarious to me. Like, it could have just said, I need a key, but no, it's just no. Have you ever had a character in a video game just say no when you try to do something? Jesus. I will say, like, this is annoying, the fact that I have to, like, align my character perfectly to pick up objects. Because if you just run, you'll usually go past the item. Like, that's dumb. Oh, wait, okay, I think I understand what's happening. I have to actually, like... She'll just keep shooting the body until I let go of the action button. Okay. Can I shoot? Okay. I didn't realize the look around button would do that. Oopsie. But how many healing items do I got? I assume I hang on to them per level. Looks like that's the case, which is good. Okay, this is where I was. Gotcha. Okay, you really don't want to fuck up these parts. I think you do have to spam the button to be quicker about it. But wait, hold on. I watched Day 9 play this remastered version of the game. The remastered version of the game. And I remember he found, like, this area right here for air. And I do remember there's, like, a secret spot for, a lever underwater. Tomb Raider 2 does that a lot, too. Except in Tomb Raider 2, on top of being underwater, they also make it dark as shit. So in general, it's just hard to see. And that's a fucking door. Look at this fucking door, dude. Just like in Doom. Misaligned texture, probably a secret. It's actually very well animated for PS1, though. I heard they actually did do motion capture for the animations. These aren't, like, hand animated or anything. There's a lever. Teehee, I memorized where it is, and thank God for that. Wait a minute, where the fuck do I go? Dude. Oh no. Okay. Maybe it's actually closer if we don't take that back path to get to the lever. I could have sworn there was an air pocket in there. We did it. Okay, we game it like a motherfucker. Okay, we're still gonna have to deal with the bats, and there are some extra dogs. But whatever. Okay, spam it. I was taken off guard by like how long that animation actually was, to be honest. Oh, you have to hold down the button too to like get her aligned with it. There's no air pocket in here? You just gotta beeline your ass to the air pocket? Jesus. So how do you reach the other one? Yeah, whatever. So I'm actually curious. Okay, so it pretty much goes up immediately. Gotcha. Duh. Was that ammo? Certainly looks like ammo. Oh, not close enough, huh? Wait, is that it? So how do you get to the other air pocket? How do you unlock that? Huh. I guess we'll backtrack then. But yeah, I like these old school water effects as well. It's a cool lighting effect. The surface of the water looks kind of bad, but when you're actually underwater, it looks kind of cool. Come on, I just want to hear it one more time.
No.
What a meme, what a meme. Yeah, I actually want to see if I could... How do you... Oh yeah, I forgot they have the strike buttons. It makes you wonder, like, how exactly are all these wild animals surviving as long as they are? Because these are abandoned tombs with no people in them, usually. Nothing but dead bodies. Holy shit, that was close. Now, if you fuck that up, I think you can pull off... You can pull the tile out here. So this is where I got stuck. Because I didn't know you're supposed to... like, pull and push this out. Now, this is annoying, because I believe you have to do the animation constantly over and over. Like, she doesn't just keep pushing as long as you hold down the D-pad. She'll only push it so much at once. Got him! Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. I was trying to climb on top of it. Okay. I don't know if this is an item you're supposed to use or it's just like a random treasure. Because I think there are just random treasures you pick up just for like stats at the end of the level and that's it. Oh shit, what? Okay, I guess they were just hanging out over there. Probably can't interact with this, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a random chair cock blocking me. I guess they wanted it to feel like there's like permanence to your decisions in game, so they don't let you have a bunch of saves at once. God, that shimmy is so goofy looking. I'm curious, can we actually get a shot of her face? Because her face when she's firing is hilarious. She does that in the remaster, and it looks so much dumber in the old graphics. Arrgh. Okay, she's just grimacing every time. Okay, I didn't miss a jump or anything, that's good to know. And okay, this is back to the beginning of the level. Now I do know that there's a bear in here somewhere. Thankfully we saved, so if we fuck up and die, it's not the end of the world. But I don't quite remember where the bear is. I think it's maybe over here? Yeah, it has hay. For some reason, a bear is in a room with hay. Oh. Ah, feels good, man. Yeah, right up my butt. Put it right there. Oh no, I'm one tile too far. There we go. Alright, looks like that is it. But yeah, why this is like a bear specific room. This is where like horses are supposed to go. It's a straight up stable for a bear, man. What is this black magic? But I don't think there's anything else for us to do. And wait. So that treasure is a key? Is that what that's saying? It doesn't even give you an error message like, oh, you can't do that. Oh, got him. Wait, is there something in here? If I was a developer, I would have hid a medkit in there or something. But, you know, our health isn't looking perfect, but it's not looking bad either. I remember Tomb Raider 2 is way harder because they have a lot of enemies with guns. It's insanely annoying. See, that felt cool. I'm not getting a lot of value out of the side jump, though. Yeah, you gotta be careful. J9 was stuck in this room for a while because he kept forgetting to manual save. I think just the PS1 version doesn't let you manual save in this game. Okay, hold on. Is there anything here? No. Because he kept dying when he was trying to platform. It was pretty funny. And the funny thing is, and I'll point it out when we get to it. It shouldn't be far. Yeah, day 9 was taking like 10 minutes to do these fucking jumps. Get good, scrub, get good. Okay, first time every time. I don't even play these games regularly. Oh shit. Oh wait, hold on. Before we make this jump... Oh, okay, this is just the... Okay, so we don't actually need that much space. Just gotta hold down the jump button. Okay. But yeah, he ran past this because he didn't know what it was for, so he played it safe, and then he ended up falling and realizing he needed to pull that to open the other door. See, sometimes I do that too, and in this game, they train you to be suspicious of random levers, because it could get you killed. Like that shotgun ammo. But the funny thing is, he kept dying right here, because just to fuck you off, probably, there's like a random opening here. Yeah, there's not an opening on this side, but there is an opening over here, just so that they can fucking lull you into a false sense of security. Then you run off that gap, and it actually does kill you instantly if you fuck that up. In case you're wondering. Okay, let me double check, make sure there's nothing down here. Okay. Alright, can we do it the hard way? Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm not sure if I can... I guess we'll try it. Oh wow, we actually can make that jump. Sick. Yeah, once you get used to the controls, you can even predict, like, based on the distance of, like, where platforming is, in contrast to your character, like, oh yeah, I can definitely do a running jump here, or I can do, like, a basic jump forward move. So Tomb Raider's controls are very... its platforming is very precise like that. And it does feel good to eventually get good at. Okay. I'm sure that we're near the end of the level. But we might as well do this just in case. There's like some random fucking bullshit that goes down. And that's funny, because if he was playing the PS1 version, he'd be able to save his progress before he got killed and avoid that. Okay. Avoid that entire calamity. What's also funny is in the remastered version... Current position, that's a weird thing to say. In the remastered version, they let you manual save, but when you go into the menu to manual save, it, Okay. Okay. And you still take damage. It's fucked up, bro. So if you go down here, you go into game, and then you'll see load before you see... Actually, I think it... Basically, it shows you load before you see save. So if you're doing it, like, mindlessly and not really paying attention, you'll get yourself killed. Okay. I kind of fucked that up, but not too bad. I don't know if I really want to... Hold on. Yeah, I had to make sure there wasn't, like, anything behind me. Oh. Oh, I see. There's the bear. It would be such a big dick. I mean, my save file is like right there. Got him. Fucking wrecked. Fucking shreked, dare I say. And there's really not as much music as I thought there would be in this game. It's really surprising to me. Not saying it's bad or anything. Although the soundtrack in this game is fantastic, so when it's not playing, it's quite sad. But I get it, they're trying to make it more ambient and more immersive. So usually those things would just go into like a slot in the ceiling in most games when you turn them off. I probably don't need guns for a while. I'm gonna heal, because if I fuck this up, it might actually kill me. Okay. Well, that worked out, didn't it? Anything down here? No. Okay. Nothing here? Okay. Oh, okay, that actually is a key, I see. Well, it was in the key menu, Booty, of course. Are you fucking dumb? Get out of my head, random disjointed voice. But, you know, it's nice that they let you, turn off the traps in case you need to backtrack. Damn, 25 kills. Not a lot of secrets, though, once again. And now we're just about catching up to where Day 9 was when he ended his playthrough. I don't think he beat the entire game. I don't know if he will. It would be nice. I actually hope he does. I don't watch too many of Day 9's content now ever since he stopped making StarCraft stuff. But, you know, it's nice. Like, some of his playthroughs that are non-StarCraft related are interesting. Like, I liked his playthrough of Half-Life 2. And man, he fucked up the series jumps so much. And he was playing at basically the same frame rate and the new graphics, so... Oopsie daisies. Anything down here? Oh wait, hold on, hold on. I do know that there are dogs here. Does she not control her aim in this mode? Like... Unless the dog's just out of range or something. Oh my god. Okay, I definitely could have made that. I was just lazy. Okay. See, the rest of this platforming section isn't too bad, but that last one, I don't even remember what Day 9 did to do that. Yeah, thankfully we have the L1 button, so we can always tell, like, if we're in the right spot for the jump. Maybe I need to do, like, a running jump here. Okay. That's kind of dumb that it has to be that precise, but... Just because I hit the ceiling. But whatever, man. Okay, hold on. Before we go down here, let's make sure we didn't miss anything over here. It looks like she's dancing every time she does that. Do the shimmy. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit. So I believe if I hit that slope, I'll start sliding down. And there's our goal right over there. I believe this is optional. I think there's just a secret over here, but I know you get like a shotgun. It's gonna be very useful against those dino bastards. And thank God the devs are nice enough to not put fucking enemies around here. Yeah, I guess we'll save. I was debating it at first, like, do I really want to save here? But, yeah. We're gonna have to backtrack otherwise, and fuck that. Okay, we need... looks like 3 cogs to do this. That's how we do it. Now, is this going to be safe to do? Yep. And I think I won't bump my head here. Okay. That looked kind of close. I almost thought that was a pistol for a second. Okay, what's with these random holes? They're making me nervous. Okay. What is the point of this room? You take me all the way here and there's not even like one item? Wait, what's above me? Can I get up there somehow? Okay. But this is probably like some kind of shortcut that we find when we get a secret. And that's why this is here. Maybe those holes in the ground actually do turn into traps. Okay, I'm just waiting for like I'm backtracking and then all of a sudden they actually kill you if you go down in those holes. Wait. Okay. I'm pretty sure you can make that. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no way they lead you down here as a death trap, right? The devs aren't that mean. But I do love those occasional cinematic shots. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Eat a dick. Okay, classic booty catchphrase. Just face tank it. There we go. Okay, another random path that means nothing, since it's a lot more blatant here. Well, I suppose the other one isn't nothing, is it? I don't know what I'm even talking about, man. My silly ass. Lord, it's so specific. You think as long as it's like in the general area, it'd be good enough, but nope. And I do want to explain, actually, I probably should have mentioned this early in the stream, but I got distracted, of course. But part of the reason I haven't been streaming lately is because, for those of you who have not seen it on Discord or Twitter, I've been job hunting. Ended up quitting my job at the marathon. Was not very happy there. And I'm trying to find a better work environment. And I ended up with car washing. Pays $13 an hour plus tips. Which I'm hoping, it doesn't sound great for pay, but they give me plenty of hours and the tips are actually very nice, then it's fine. I guess let's just see how powerful the guns are. Okay. Takes it a while to die to the pistol. But yeah, I didn't even really wanna do the car. Well, okay. What is this? Magnum? Oh. I mean, the car wash sounds decently interesting. It's very different, and I did want a job that was different from what I already did. It's part of the reason why I left Marathon. But, I mean, I actually wanted the Cracker Barrel job, but they, never fucking communicate ever. And it was pissing me off so much, I was like... I didn't say it, of course, but in my head I'm like, nah, fuck you guys. Okay, so it was basically first come, first serve. Okay, whoever gives me the job first, I'm working for you. And I gotta be careful not to get trapped behind that tree. Because yes, I am aware of the T-Rex. I mean, it's one of the most famous moments in gaming history. Oh. I'll probably try to kill it. Oh my god, I keep pressing start. Yeah, that reveal is legendary. When you don't see it coming. But yeah, you can kill the T-Rex, believe it or not. Oh, that was the wrong button. And yeah, that was kind of an experience I had with a lot of different jobs, actually. Where they kind of just didn't update me on anything whatsoever. Oh my god, fucking camera. Okay, let's see if this outco protects us. I'm curious. I assume it does. It'd be fucked up if it didn't. Okay, it doesn't. Okay, it's fucking bait to get you killed. Run! Okay. Oh my god. I'm gonna fucking die so hard, man. Unless I can get a decent distance on this goddamn T-Rex. What if I circle strafe? Oh. Got him. Oh my god, look at that. You see that? It's like pushing my model around. I'm really shocked the T-Rex outran us, to be honest. I thought we could run from him. Maybe you do have to kill him. I mean, I think it's an option to just run. Okay, that was an unnecessary heal, but whatever. I just realized how fucked up that heal was. But yeah, a lot of jobs just wouldn't communicate to me, and they wouldn't be like I would, like in the case of Publix, I didn't even get to do the interview. And there are some jobs like Cracker Barrel where I got to do the interview. And then they're like, oh yeah, we'll call you at this time and that time, blah 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 blah, and then they never actually do it. So frustrating, you know? And Cracker Barrel was paying higher. It was like 15 an hour. They don't give tips, but like you make 15 an hour. But their hours are also more limited, so who knows? Maybe the Jack's job will be a blessing in disguise, because it's possible. Like for all I know, my hours would be so short at Cracker Barrel that I would end up making more money at Jack's. Okay, maybe I'm huffing some fucking copium right there, but whatever. You never know. One of life's greatest mysteries. Oh. And this thing is just struggling to render. Okay, there we go. Jesus. Oh. Is it even possible to make that jump? I actually don't know. And it kind of looks like you might be able to get up there. Did I go up here already? I actually don't remember. No. Oh right, we're getting some secrets. Aww. So I can shimmy here, but it's kind of pointless. And yeah, you can definitely still feel the FPS drop. Oh boy, can you. Oh man, I'm shocked that worked. And also, I'll say it's a tiny thing, but I appreciate the immersive aspect of you have to hold down the X button to hang on to an object, so it's kind of trying to simulate actually hanging on to the object itself, or the geometry, with your hand. Now, will I ever find this famed magnum? Who knows? This is probably safe. Yeah. Is there actually any point to being down here? Oh! Perhaps a secret meme. I guess it's good for, like, escaping... The fuck? Oh god, I thought that was like a... Yeah, you ain't surprising me. These are some weird-ass looking dinosaurs, though, not gonna lie. Like, the fact that they're all red, that's an interesting color choice. Usually they're all green or brown. They almost look like demons more than dinosaurs. Okay, I think that backtracks, so I don't want to go that way yet. Because I did in fact see that there was something to climb onto. At least the small enemy models don't block you the way that the Rex does. Oh, it's a cog, I see. Oh, shit. That almost looks like I can climb onto it. Fucking camera, man, come on. Okay. Man, if I gotta find... Man, did I actually miss cogs? It's possible that I missed some cogs. I assume I need to find 3. And I guess potentially it could be an interesting challenge to, try to avoid the T-Rex while you're trying to get over here. Wait, okay, there actually is a path there. No, there isn't. I'm fucking cracked out. Okay. Oh, I see the secret meme. I see the secret meme. Gotta be on the lookout for these secret memes. Oh. And that's how you do it like a pro, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is what I miss about platforming games. Is like, it actually feels good to figure that out and be like, hey, I noticed this, so I'm gonna do this. And the secrets in this game are actually secrets. Like, there are so many modern games with secrets that are so fucking half-assed, you know? I hate it. It's bullshit. Okay, let's... I mean, that's pretty close to the skybox, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised that I can't do anything there. And speaking of skybox, there actually is like a proper sky in the remaster, which I don't even know if that's necessarily good for maintaining artistic integrity of the original. Because I imagine they have it be... Because I'm sure they could have very easily had some kind of skybox if they wanted there to actually be a sky here. So the fact that it's just black in this version... I mean, it's underground, so it makes sense that there wouldn't be a sky here. Then I guess they want to do like some classic Journey to the Center of the Earth shit, where it's like, oh my god, there's a fucking sky under the sky. That's whack. I sound like such a fucking zoomer when I say that. Actually, I don't even think zoomers say... The kids don't even say whack, do they? They say, what's the word? I know there's like some stupid term. They say words like riz and no cap and it's bussin'. Oh man, the English language sure is magical sometimes. Oh yeah, oh god. I gotta remember you have to actually hold down the action button when you're underwater. You can't tap it. I guess you could do that on land as well, potentially. Yeah, the last one is probably in one of those caves, honestly. Or it could even be on the other end of that bridge. So we can try making that jump again, but actually try to jump at the edge properly. Now, I don't want to stream too long, because it's... Jack's Car Wash is going to be like an early morning type job, at least sometimes. I don't know if they're necessarily going to make me work morning shift every time, but might as well try to fix my sleep schedule. God. It doesn't even really look like there's anything there, but... Oh. That's fucking ridiculous, dude. You have to do that blindly. Geometry literally fucking blocks the camera. But yeah, during my vacation, I made it a habit to go to bed at like midnight or 1 o'clock, and I actually want to correct that. Jesus. It's probably a way to avoid that, right? Oh, maybe. If I, like... I think that's a slant, I'm not sure. But yeah, needless to say, this playthrough is going a lot better. Of course, it helps that... Oh. Wait, how do I... Maybe right here? Oh, wait, hold on. Of course, I got in a lot of practice for classic Tomb Raider in general when I played Tomb Raider 2. So, it's a lot easier for me to understand how you're supposed to play. I'm trying to remember, where did I go? I think I went... Yeah, I gotta do this part again. But yeah, it's like 8:50 at night right now. So, I might play this more early in the day tomorrow. Because now that the whole thing of me... Oh. Oh, we tried. Because really, the main reason I didn't stream is because I was stressed out from the not having a job thing, and I didn't want to waste time. But now I'm in a little bit more of a mood to stream in general. And, you know, I might do at least a few more streams before I start work next Wednesday. So I might do a few streams before then. At least try to beat this game. Because I do like doing retro gaming playthroughs on here. Especially, like, I mean, I enjoy some NES games, but honestly, in a lot of ways, NES is just a little bit too dated for me. Like, I actually did try playing more NES, and SNES is a little bit more tolerable, but, NES is, like, really bad checkpoints. And I don't feel good about having to use, save states constantly. But I just lose my patience. I mean, you guys saw some of my playthroughs, like with Mario, where I tried to take it super seriously and like, okay, I'm gonna play it the way God intended, blah blah blah. And then I just got stuck for way too long. Alright, and do the shimmy, and do the shimmy. Can you imagine how tedious this would be if, because some gamers, when they get into puzzles like this, they'll, like, pick up one thing at a time and then run back. That'd be fucking awful in this case. Okay. I didn't even interact with this. Or I touched it once and that's good enough? Okay. Okay, hold on. There could be a secret meme right here. They have this little shimmy spot for a reason. So maybe I can get on that little high ground spot right there and there's like a secret behind the waterfall. Haha! Outsmarted devs. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, we put it there intentionally. Outsmarted. You can't take that from me. Ah, damn. I was hoping they would make it so I could actually... Wait, is the current gone? Oh, so that was the point. Okay. I was wondering what exactly that cog did. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna get air first, because we might be a long trip down. I don't know why, but like half the time she doesn't even swim when you press the button. Oh, okay, I see, I see. This was the point of the, I still don't know what the dents are for. The little holes in the ground, but... Okay, I see. This is how we reach the high ground. That's clever. Really strong level design so far. And it's fair, you know? There's nothing that's just fucking killing me constantly. It's kind of weird. That's like the secret sound effect, but this is clearly progress. Right? I assume. Oh man, the camera does not like the walls, does it? Oh shit. Ah, okay. But okay, so where am I supposed to go now? Like, I guess we'll go down. So this area is unflooded for a reason. Oh, thank God they didn't just kill me. Oh, okay, okay. I guess it would usually push you out of that little secret meme here. Or no, this is a main meme, not a secret meme. The Lost Valley. We got all 5 secrets, hell yeah. But yeah, I'm actually going to call it right there because I want to get to bed early. I had other plans for the night anyway. But we made some progress, you know. I think we pretty much got past day 9 at this point, I think. Yeah, that video I saw of the remaster, I saw day 9's playthrough, and that's kind of what inspired me to play this game in general. But I heard that game gets, like, ridiculously hard later on. But hopefully we can deal with it. My big concern is I just hope the checkpoints aren't too bullshit. Like, they're pretty far apart, but it's actually kind of hard to die so far. So, they're not, like, unreasonable. As long as you don't die too easily, it's okay if the checkpoints are kind of split up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first part of the playthrough, and I'll see you guys... Yeah, sure, I'll play more tomorrow, so peace. Probably around like noon.